Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. Richard M. Allen is the appellant in a current appeal. The style of the case is Richard M. Allen versus State of Indiana. The case number is 25A CR 00591. This is a direct appeal. It is not a capital case. Mr. Allen was sentenced to 2 life terms following a jury trial. This relates to the disappearance and unaliving of 2 friends, Abby and Libby, back in February of 2017 in the small town of Delphi, Indiana. Following his sentencing, Mr. Allen filed a notice of appeal on March 12th, 2025. And there's been some discussion. There's been some questions as to how the public could obtain the complete appellate file thus far. I have provided a link in the description to this podcast episode where you can do just that if you would like to read the appellate court filings. It will take you to the public court's website for Indiana and a page that will prompt you to either plug in Mr. Allen's name, which is Richard M. Allen, as stated in this appeal, or the case number. Again, it's 25, A as in Apple, C as in Charlie, R as in Robert, 00591. The procedural posture, the current status of this case, is that the appeal was filed back on March 12, 2025. And over the course of the next several months, there were a number of filings in the appeal that you can read when you go to the website. The critical filing, the appellant's brief, and the appendix to that brief were filed December 18th, 2025. And briefly, the appellant brief is Mr. Allen's formal filing explaining why, based on record evidence that is included in the appendix, he believes that the sentences that he received following jury trial should be reversed and or he should be granted what's called a Frank's hearing. He believes that the trial court Judge Gull committed error in both of these matters, that he should have been granted a Frank's hearing, which is where a defendant challenges the legality of the warrant affidavit, the affidavit of probable cause. Mr. Allen's appeal is predicated on various violations of the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution, which prohibits illegal searches and seizure, amongst other legal authority cited. The next critical item in the case has not yet been filed. The response of the appellee. Mr. Allen in this proceeding is the appellant. The state of Indiana is the appellee. Those are the terms that are used in this appellate proceeding. The response is due from the state of Indiana on March 30th, 2026. And we are expecting a very vigorous opposition to all of the relief that Mr. Allen is seeking from the appellate court in this proceeding. When that document is filed, we will, of course, advise you. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.